Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Joshua, and this is the beginning of my first marathon check-in, or 1 month marathon check-in. It's currently February 14th, and I've only run 37.3 miles up until this point, so I've been running every single day for an entire year. So over the last 13 days, I've only gotten in about 37 miles, and that was due to the fact that right after I announced I'm doing a marathon or marathon updates for training, I had a wisdom tooth pulled over here and I wasn't able to run much. So I've been running like 1 or 2 mile days just till I recover. I'm finally getting to that point where I'm feeling better. Today I'm running on the treadmill. As you can see, running 60 minutes at a 7.5 mile per hour pace on the treadmill, or 12.1 kilograms for all of my metric friends. And right now the real focus is just getting back into a groove after so many days of running short mileage and not really focusing on pacing or splits or anything like that, at least yet. It's Saturday the 20th of February, and so far for the month I've run 64.3 miles. Like I said earlier, I'm really just trying to focus on getting back into consistent pace and mileage after having the wisdom tooth surgery. So I'm not too concerned right now about my tempo or anything like that. I also wanted to talk really quick about running in the cold weather, because as you can see, it's pretty cold and snowy. It's currently like 30 degrees outside and we have quite a few feet of snow. So I wanted to talk about five things that you should focus on, or tips for cold running. So tip number one, if it's too cold, too icy, or too snowy, just don't run that day. It's better for your safety and better for your running long term to make sure that you stay safe and you don't put yourself in unnecessary risk or harm. Tip number two, dress appropriately for running in the cold, but don't dress too warm. Dress as if it's 10 degrees warmer, so that as you begin to run and your body warms up, you don't end up overheating and then having to strip a bunch of clothes off. I'm currently wearing just like a Nike long sleeve thermal, some shorts, and then shoes that really aren't suited for running in the snow, but I don't have any shoes that are really suited for that because I mainly run on the treadmill in the winter. So yeah, dress appropriately. Tip number three, slow down. So I know it might be hard to deal with knowing that your pace is going to be slower because of the weather, but once again, this is about staying safe and enjoying your run. You don't want to hurt yourself unnecessarily by trying to push yourself when the weather really isn't suited for that. Right now I'm running easily a minute to a minute and a half slower than I typically do, but that's okay. I want to keep running every single day, and injuring myself by pushing myself isn't the way to do that. Tip number four, if you can, run into the wind for the first half of your run, so that in the second half you're not running in brutal freezing cold wind for however long you've ran. Plus you'll have the wind against your back, which is always good. It'll help give you a little push in that second half when you may be tired and you want to quit because it's cold outside. And tip number five, I can't do five. And tip number five, stretch and warm up before you get outside. So in your house or wherever you're at, do a quick warm up, jog, some jumping jacks, get your muscles and your body warmed up so that when you get outside, you're already feeling good and you're not starting from a cold start. I didn't do that today and I kind of regret it. But those are my quick 5 tips on how to run in the cold on this month 1 of my marathon training. It's the 28th of February, which means it's the last day of my first month of marathon training. I'm currently running the last day, so I'll put up the total mileage for the month, but it should be a little over 100 miles. I did have to slow down the pace and shorten the mileage for this last week because I'm dealing with some foot pain in my right foot, and since I'm also running a run streak, or doing a run streak for an entire year, I have to be a little smarter and more conscious of recovery because I can't really take a day off to let it recover. But I feel like I still did some okay mileage for the first month of marathon training,
Goal of next month is just to up the mileage a little bit. But that is it for my first month of marathon training update. I hope you guys enjoyed the 5 tips on how to run in the cold / winter. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get updates on when I'm uploading my next video. Thanks for watching.